kind of performance with a normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it here. We're gonna just step it out of the way. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Right, Juan? The only thing going to the moon in this rocket ship is the old tachometer needle. Just flying along. Fuck, I'm sorry I'm so shaky, it's rough. These good roads we've got. Anyway, we're inside the towing truck here, and we're on our way up to Mooseman to RPM, and we're going to be picking up a Viking. It's a vertical tillage unit, kind of like a Salford. You'll see when we get there. And we're going to try it out on the pea stubble here to try and chop and chew it up a little bit. Last year when we were combining on mine and Antoine's, near the end of the day when it would get tough, pea straw won't chop up worth a shit. And then some of it too there, it had rained a little bit, but it wasn't enough to make the grain tough, so we kept combining. So we'll have to try and do something with it, because the air seeder won't be able to pull through it. It'll just make big tumbleweeds and lumps and whatnot, so, and that's no good for anything. So hopefully this will work. Hooked 895 on it and give her hell. So I guess I'll talk to you when we get there. Twan won't, but I will. Just getting some DQ here at the old drive-through. We're better drivers than that. Well, we made it home. Get her hitched up now and see if the 895's man enough.
You know if you got it in head, or is it on the big truck?
It's on there yet, I think. Right there. If it can't do it, 5020 can. So that's the backup.
If it can't do it, the 4020 can.
And if it can't do it, we're fucked.
There's a 44 Massey in the past.
That's true. Hasn't ran in 20 years. Probably start though. Tried to start when we towed it out there. Oh, what he's pointing at.
Something going in circles.
I guess so. Oh, I know what it is. You gotta drive in circles to calibrate that, don't ya? Have fun. Well, we're off to a really good start here. Hooked it up and blew a hose on the tractor. So we're gonna change all of them because they're all in about the same shape on there. And then we got looking at this thing and I phoned them and asked who looked it over because it didn't look very well. That scraper gang's broke right off and someone dog shit welded it together. They're not very happy with whoever had this thing last because apparently he bagged the shit out of it. And they had a hell of a time getting him to bring the damn thing back when he was done, so whatever, we'll get it. Just makes my rent a little cheaper. Looks cool on there though. Oh, I know what's wrong. Half turn valves on here for a hydraulic lock. One did not know about and I forgot about. Anyway, you know what a thing unfolding looks like, so I'll bring you back in a bit. Fuck, that's a cool looking machine. Man, I wish I had money. I'd buy one of them. They're 130,000 new, and they said they do 75 on this one since it's had some acres, but it's got issues. I might be able to get it even cheaper than that. Anyway, I guess work to be done. Talk to you in a few. Well, here we go. See what happens. Hopefully it does a job. We're gonna find out though. Kind of go like a raped ape with this thing, so oh, the old 895 just loves it. Listen to the old turbo just hissing away. All right, bring it back in a minute. So first impressions, I don't like the thing. It's supposed to, you know, chop and mix all this shit up. Well, it just wants to make big tumbleweeds. Well, that's no fucking good for anything, not. I don't know. Guy's just about had enough. Whatever, told him make a pass across, we'll see what it does. If it makes a disaster, I guess we'll have to rake the fucking shit up and burn it, so we'll see. Not a very good sales rep or whatever, salesman here for this thing, but whatever. They didn't give it to me for free, so I'll tell you what I think of it. bit zoomed in there. It's a thing with peas, the straw is hard to deal with at the best of times. I mean, it's some of it's really chopping up and getting rid of. I don't know. We'll go for a drive here and see. Bring it back in a few. You know, that it's not doing a horrible job, in all honesty. What I might end up trying here is lifting the harrows right out of the way, maybe. Because I think it's the harrows that are causing the grief here, so. Yeah. Bring it back in a few. Okay, so what we done, there's bolts in there. See that? With all the adjustments. Pulled the bolts out and lifted the harrows right off as they can be. They're pretty sure that it was the harrows causing the most amount of grief here, trying to drag it and bunch it up and what have you. So they're right off now. We're gonna try her again, I guess. I'll talk to you once Antoine's done cleaning his window. It's from the hydraulic hose that blew out. He's going to kind of run over what he's done here already, because we want to do it on a 45, but he was just playing with it there first. Yeah, let's go see what kind of job that's doing. Way better job. That's all the problem was, for the most part, I think. So, anyway, get some nice sunset shots here of the old girl, and then I'll probably talk at you tomorrow. Nice. Makes her pull there in the wetter spots, the alkali like that along the edge of the old slough. We're going 10 miles an hour here. 35 feet. About 2 inches deep. Oh, the camera doesn't want to focus, but anyway. A bit. If all these clips of it going is boring, just skip ahead. I'm just mesmerized by how awesome it sounds. So we lopped off a side here that's actually soybean stubble to see what it would do in it. Wow, does that ever do a nice job in that stuff. Look at the beautiful job that does on that. If it wasn't $10 an acre to use, I'd do the whole fucking thing. Well, 8:30 here now. So the sun went down. It wasn't doing as good of a job again there. It needs that hot, dry weather there to make the pea stubble nice and extra crispy. So we'll come back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be gorgeous out. So we got quite a few acres to cover. So we will hopefully do them all anyways. So anyway, and then yeah, there's like 4 or 5 days of absolute garbage shit, drizzly, dreary crap weather coming again, so that's really good. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we hopefully can get it done. We got some LED lights that are on their way out the door there. I can see half of the lights are burnt out, but they're cheap, $10 a light. Who gives their rat's ass? Cut them off, put new ones on. Anyway, I guess I will talk to you tomorrow. Juan's just fucking giving her here this morning. Next day, whatever. Don't remember what we videoed last, but here we are. In the 4640, I just went and cleaned up some willow brush and stuff there from one of the sloughs we took out of the equation with the scraper last fall and a little bit this spring there. Now I'm going to go over to Clem's here, the field next, and pick up some cattails and junk from this disc plugged up when we were out here working low spots there a week or so ago when I had that little braking disc from my cousins there. So pick that up, dump it in a slough, and then yeah, we'll head back and see what's going on next. But Juan's got a fairly decent little chunk done there already. We'll maybe go hook 50-20 up to the spike cultivator or something, but maybe I'll keep that as a separate video. We'll see. Anyway, we will bring you back again here in a little bit. Well, I finally kicked Antoine out of the tractor here. Before we hook on the air seat, we're gonna have to calibrate this thing because it doesn't want to see it. Won't fucking settle down, but doing a good enough job for this anyway. Just cooking right along. You wouldn't do it with any less of a man, no, that's for fucking sure. About half an hour, 40 minutes left here on mine, then we'll run to the yard, fuel up, and then we got about 110 acres of Antoine's to do, and we will be done with this here machine. So keep on keeping on, and I will bring you back in a few. There we go. All done. Just a couple little sloughs on there and not much else. So that's nice to okay to see. It's dried up, but I mean, it'd be nice to get a little bit of rain here. Things look kind of fucky because last night the GPS wasn't working properly, so we don't have the headlands or this little corner. But yeah, anyway. I guess we're going to head to the yard, put some fuel in, and then we'll boogie her down to Antoine's. So, talk to you then. There we go. 140 acres, burned about a half a tank. I don't fucking know what that is, a few gallons. Not bad. Better than some and worse than others. Who gives a rat's ass? I got the job done, so. Now, 130 acres Antoine's to do, he said there, so well, it'll be, if it's not done tonight, we'll be fucking close. There won't be very much left, so anyway, he's gonna take off there, and then we'll bring him his truck in a couple minutes. Now he just got going on it. He's just about done his first headland around. Bringing his truck here, so he's got a way to get home, or something breaks down, he's got some wrenches or whatever, so park it here by this big old, that's a fucking happy Earth Day, by the way, everybody. Nice. Anyway, he's gonna keep giving her shit here for a while anyways, and then yeah, we'll see. This might be kind of the end of the video, so see what's going on. I think it's probably long enough, but bring you back here in a little bit. Well, quite a bit later in the day here. It's 7:30 now. Just running Antoine some supper. He had a little bit of a breakdown with the machine there. I really like the machine. If I had the money, I would buy one, honestly. They do have a few issues that need to get worked out, but I mean, it would be nothing for myself to be able to fix. Their harrows, when you have them, the way their harrows are held on, you can't pin them solid, so they just kind of sit there and bounce and flop around. Well, the end one actually, the U-bolts that hold it on broke. So we took it off and looked at the other one, and it was cracked as well. So we just took the end harrows off. Yeah, I mean, if I bought the machine, I would drill holes through the square tubings, and then you could bolt them solid, right? Instead of having them just bouncing around there. But whatever, that's pretty minor details anyways. So, but other than that, awesome machine, and really happy with the job it's doing for kind of a lower cost vertical tillage unit like that, or high speed disc, whatever you want to call it. It's a VT320, so I assume VT stands for vertical tillage. So anyway, I guess that's gonna be a vidya. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing something a bit different like that at work. Kind of a different machine. There aren't too many videos of them on the old YouTubes. So other than that, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Right? A little bit breezy.